10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Shia, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here for another live play-by-play with yours truly. Appreciate you guys. Man, I had to rush home. I did leave it on the comment section. Yeah, it's been, the weather here was terrible today, man. And I was in a city and it was flooding and it was crazy. I'm just glad thank God my car didn't get messed up. And thankfully I was able to get here to still call this play-by-play. Running a little bit late, but I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hit that like, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, please sub up to the Ace Avenue for your Yankee coverage, movies, and more by yours truly. Coming off a disappointing deadline, our New York Yankees are back. And with the new shiny toy to distract you from how bad Cashman did at the deadline. Shortstop George Lombard Jr. is making his New York Yankee debut. Rocking number 96. I'm glad I made it in time for this game. I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. Hit the like button, guys. Sub up if you guys are new. I'm working on a drop for him right now. I got home late. I was supposed to have this thing done already. But Ricky, first person in the building. What's up, man? Dork Knight, Railbird, Ace brings that energy. You damn right, appreciate that. You're Ronnie, thanks for popping in. Yankee Girl Scoop, there it is. Mark, thanks for popping in as well. Appreciate you. Brad, what up? Ronnie said, what's up to Ronnie? Somebody's birthday in the chat. Did somebody say it was their birthday in the chat? Ronnie's birthday. Everybody make sure you guys say happy birthday to my guy, Ronnie. Appreciate you and all your support, my guy. Ryan Weathers is on the bump. Yesterday was a disappointing loss, to say the least. Yankees ended up coming all the way back down from 6 runs just to give those runs right back and lose the ball game. My nephew Dre is in the building. What up? Hold on, I'm going to turn off the sound effects real quick, only because I'm working on this drop. Defense for the Yankees. Ramos is making his debut. Lombard Jr. is also making his debut. Grisham, Jones in the outfield. And on the infield, McMahon, Lombard at short, Jazz at second, Rice at first. No, Rice DHing and Garcia at first. All right, the 0-1 to Weatherholt. Ball misses outside. 1-1. Antonio, what up? Don Dada, what up? See that new YTC? YTC. Am I tripping? YTC? Ball misses outside. Val, what up? You want to see Lombard Jr.'s arm? I mean, I'm glad the kid is here. I want to see him go off. That's a called strike 2-2. Oh, sound effects are off. Doom, 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 doom. There you go. Not gonna leave you guys completely hanging. Give me like 5 minutes. Sound effects will be back on. Because while I'm making these clips, it gives me the time to just make the clip. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to Jazz. Jazz fires the first. One away. All right, so that's how this game gets started. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in, guys. If you guys are new, sub up. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the $2 dono. Thank you for hitting up the Captain America.
I could do this all day.
Says Ace, my brother, they did this move to shut us up. I told you that. Jacob, you be on Uptown Sports. You know I got receipts. I got proof. I know exactly what happened. Oh, also, too, I got to change the scoreboard. Sorry, I was rushing in. Thank you, Hector. Yeah, like I said, I was rushing in because it was crazy. I kid you not. No balls, one strike count. I kid you not. This was probably, first of all, the area of Norfolk, Ken can tell you this, and people that live in Virginia can tell you this. This area is sinking. This area, the city that's next to where I live in Chesapeake. But the city that's next to me is sinking. The flooding, swinging and a miss 0-2. The flooding was so bad today, man. I was trying to get out that city. They had cops shutting down roads. They have safety patrols shutting down roads. Fire trucks shutting stuff down. Like, I had to go through. I didn't think I was going to make it today. I'm not going to lie. I did not think I was going to make it to this game. I was rushing over here. I couldn't get through. There were cars that were stuck. Luckily, by the good grace of God and the baseball gods, I was able to make it on time. Because, like I said, I did not think I was going to make it. Lived by a submarine, bro. I wish I had water powers. I could have swam. As this is popped up and foul. I wish I had one of those snorkels on my car, though. You know what I'm talking about? Like those snorkels that go on your Jeeps. The snorkels that go on your Jeep so that way if they are submerged underwater, it doesn't kill the engine. They can't shut down Ace. They tried. Foul. I'm assuming that's George Lombard Jr.'s family. 2 balls, 2 strike count. We got a stoppage in play. Herrera's at the plate. What is this stoppage? Oh, off the umpire. The 2-2 got him on strike. Swing and a miss. Brad, what up? Sean, they brought up Lombard to shut us up. I told y'all that. I don't know. Like, I tried to tell y'all. I know this Yankees team. All right, I'm good with that. Hold on. That's a called strike. Ball outside. All right, I think I'm done. I will be debuting the new sound effect for George Lombard Jr. when he comes up to the plate. He is batting 8 today. The 1-1 ball, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Yankees should sign Mitch Garver. My nephew was just saying the same thing. My nephew was just saying the exact same thing. As a right-handed bat, I mean, he's still not going to be – he's not having a good year, guys. He's not. But could that be, like, something that you do because, like, no – I mean, he'd basically be taking the place of Sanchez. Wells is going to challenge this. He's going to get the call. That's going to be 3. That's going to be 2-2. Oh, sound effects are still off. My B. All right, sound effects are back on. Let's go.
And here we go.
That's hit on the ground to third. McMahon gets it on a side hop, fires the first, got him. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Weathers.
Perfect.
Perfect. 3 up, 3 down. Let's get the offense going a little bit early tonight. See if the addition of George Lombard Jr. can spark this team. Oh, the one thing I will say is, past the post deadline, the offense did get a spark yesterday, but unfortunately, we got Aaron Boone as our manager. So let me make sure we're all good with this sound. Check, 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 checkity, check, check, check. Make sure you guys hit that like button because of the short that I did make about George Lombard Jr. We did get a couple of new subs, so welcome to the Ace Avenue. I hope that you guys can tune into the live play-by-play. If I do say so myself, and ask the people in the chat, do one hell of a live play-by-play. I noticed that there's a couple of different kinds of fans that consume Yankee content. There are Yankee fans that just want, and this is why for me, I got to get better at both sides. Because there are fans that just want to watch videos. There are fans that just want to be here for the news when it comes to certain updates and stuff like that. And then there are people that want to be in here for the live play-by-play. So it just makes me think I got to start doing just more overall Yankee content. Lombard looks about 12 compared to the rest of the team. I don't care as long as he can hit. So yeah, I got to start, and that's stuff that I know I got to get better at, being an all-around just good Yankee content creator. Don't worry, we'll get there, and we'll get there together. NYY Unlimited, thank you for NYY Yankees Unlimited. Thanks for popping in. Andrew is in the building. What's up, Andrew? Number 1 Yankee fan. We couldn't do this without Drew. First pitch to Trent Grisham. Bull, Mrs. Lowe.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
The 1-0 to Grisham. Hit on the ground. Caught by the first baseman. He's going to step on the bag. 1 away. So 2 pitches, 1 out. Trent stinks. Here's Rice.
I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Come on, Ben.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
First pitch to Ben Rice. Slap foul. We're going to need Ben Rice to start getting it going. Andrew, you have to ace his X's or something. No way you got this much hate. Andrew, first of all, Andrew could not get someone like me. Let's just I'm just going to put that out there just right now. I'm out of Andrew's league. Just letting y'all know. Lombard's brother makes his debut for the minor league, for the Marlins today. That's what's up. Well, hopefully one day we'll see both of these guys square off. Mel, what up? Oh, also, I got to go ahead and do the mod comp. Rice, foul off the catcher. The 1-2 ball. That's hit right back to the pitcher. Weekly underhands at the first. One away. Here's Luis Garcia Jr. I don't have a drop for Luis Garcia Jr. I got to get one. I got to get one for him. Garcia hits this to third. That retires the side. Yankees go down 1-2-3. All right, your votes down below. Mel and Savius. Winners will move on to the next round to join Desiree, Val, Wesley, Nosebleed, Railbird, Dork Knight, or Annie. Erica, Yankee Girl, and Sean Browning. We did not do one yesterday because I just wanted to I want to be able to cover the ask a poll when it comes to what you guys thought of the deadline. So we did not have one yesterday. But we got a couple more names. We're about halfway through the first round. Arias drove in a run his first at bat with the Phillies. Should have got him. Yeah, you know, Yankees didn't have a fit apparently, but I mean, Luis Garcia Jr. hit a home run and got a hit in his first two at bats, so you probably weren't getting both, to be honest with you. Nelson, Valaquez, Wynn, and Jordan do up this inning. Blaze Jordan got him started yesterday with a triple thanks to Trent Grisham. Excuse me. All right. All right. First pitch. Foul. Oh, no. Okay. Did they... Okay. Yeah, the commercial. No balls, 2 strike count to Velasquez. The 0-2. Ball, 1-2. This man, Andrew, the most consistent hater you ever seen. Andrew's really a supporter. He's not a hater. You guys are just misunderstood. Andrew's very misunderstood. He is a super supporter. You think a 3P is coming to Los Angeles for the Angels? Is that what you're talking about, for the Angels? Nah, that's not going to happen. Ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Harper moved back to the outfield. Yeah, the Yankees couldn't find a spot for him, but Bryce Harper was able to move back to the outfield. He's not a very good outfielder. That's a swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Here's Mason Wynn. If the Yankees had Wynn, first of all, I'm a big fan of Mason Wynn. If the Yankees had Wynn, I definitely hit the sound drop. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. First pitch to Win, called strike. So what do you guys think about George Lombard Jr. rocking 96? I know my nephew was against it. Personally, like, if 12 was available, Trent Grisham's taking that out. I would have loved to see him rock 12. Would have loved to see him rock either 12 or 18. As Mason Wynn hits that, that's going to be a base hit to right field. Grisham throws it in. First hit of the ball game from the Cardinals. I would have loved to see him rock 12 or 18. That would have been dope. You gave his deadline a D. I give it a C minus. He should be number 11. Imagine. Imagine. That'd be a big fuck you. 25. They wouldn't give away. Here's what I think though. They probably wouldn't give away anybody who's been on the active roster's number. As that's hit on the ground, Lombard backhand fires the second for one. What a double play for George Lombard Jr. That's what the kid is known for. An off-balance backhand throw right to second. 6-4-3 to end the inning. Smooth like butter. What a play. That's what I'm talking about. That's my shortstop. That's my shortstop. I've seen enough. Realistically, shout out to my boy Jason Custodio in the building. What's good, brother?
Oh, that jazz.
And if he eats raw steaks.
Realistically, I told this to Jason, so Jason knows I'm not a victim of the moment. When it comes to George Lombard Jr., he needs to get the rest of the year. He shouldn't, let's not do him like Spencer Jones, where Jones, you guys realize Spencer Jones just now, after last night's game, finally got his official first 100 at-bats, but yet people were turning on him quick as hell. Can we let the kid breathe a little bit? For that to be your first ever defensive play in the pros is pretty impressive. Dre says, I like it. Okay, here's Heliot Ramos. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Heliot Ramos. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Ace, your lumbar comparison? Nah, I'm not comparing him to anybody. Let him be George Lombard Jr. This is why we get into problems. Let him be George Lombard Jr. I don't need him to be anybody else but him. Let him be Lombard Jr. Ramos hit over the head of the pitcher, right to the second baseman, fires the first, got him. Ramos rocket 34. Wasn't that Gerchik's number? Wasn't Gerchik? Here's Spencer Jones. Mr. Jones and me. First pitch to Spencer Jones, hit in the air, center field, and that's caught. That stood up a little bit too long. Caught by the center fielder. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Who got the Jazz? We got the Jazz. Let's go. All right, come on, Jazz. Foul.
Oh, that jazz.
Ah! Mod, what up? Thoughts on the trade deadline? The Yankees had a shit deadline. It was bad. That's why they covered it up by bringing up George Lombard Jr. It was a bad deadline. Luis Garcia Jr. is great. Boy, it was a bad deadline. Jazz hit in the air. Deep right field. That gets the Yankees on the board. Jazz Chisholm with a solo home run. Let's go. Do it with me. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Here's Ryan McMahon.
Look at me now.
First pitch, First pitch, McMahon. Ball misses high. I'll learn how to talk one day. Dazzle with the D. Hey, yo. Yankee broadcast, Dazzle with the D. Hey, yo. Yeah, we haven't seen a double play like this turn in a minute. Cam might be hurt. I don't think Cam is hurt. Can we not even put that out there? Why? McMahon hit on the ground to second base. That's going to end the inning. So we're going to have to wait one more inning for the debut of George, for the first at bat from Lombard Jr. But Jazz does get us on the board. We're up 1-0. Yankee girl, what up? I'm going to need... Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Sub up if you guys are new. Pinstripe Territory was his name. Oh, you're just going to the content creator side? I mean, I just don't even want to put that in there. Derek does a great job over there. I personally just don't want to put that out there. Because that's the last thing we need. That is honestly the last thing we need. All right, Yankees with a 1-0 lead. Church with a drag bunt. It's going to be a tough play. That's going to be an infield single. No chance. Beautifully executed drag bunt. Infield single. Ball misses low. Ball. Foul. Checks that first. He is safe. Jazz hit a home run because he's wearing Stanton's pants. Huh. That's a called strike 2-2. The 2-2. Allen, what up? Cashman did a solid job at the deadline. Swing and a miss. You think so? You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm going to sit here and say it's a C deadline. Cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted to left. Ramos backs up forward, almost falls, but makes the catch. He's not known for defense. And it almost showed there. First pitch to Weatherholt. Called strike 0-1. How to he hasn't had that bat yet. He'll be leading off next inning. Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strikeout. That's hit on the ground to second. Jazz is there. Fires the first. Got him to end the inning. All right, now we're about to see his first at bat. Lombard double coming. We'll take that. I will take that. Lombard, Wells, and Grisham due up this inning. Oh, by the way, I do not have a call for Lombard Jr. on a home run or anything like that. So. You want the Yankee fans to be patient? When have we ever? When have we ever? The answer's never. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, coming to the plate for his New York Yankee Major League debut, George Lombard Jr.
Hiya, Georgie.
First pitch to Lombard. Cold strike in the outside corner. That was a good pitch. Just barely clipped the zone. 284 in the minors. 12 home runs, a 909 OPS. The 0-1. Bull misses inside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Bull outside. Good take. They're going to challenge this and they're going to win that. That's going to be a strike, so the kid is behind the count. Come on, man. You couldn't let him have that, bro? It's his debut, man. You had to challenge that? The 1-2. Lombard hit on the ground at third. The third baseman comes in and got him by a half a step. Lombard was hustling down the line. He's speedy. So Lombard Jr. in his first ever at bat grounds out the third. Good hustle. Here's Austin Wells. Ball outside. 1-0.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
The 2-0. Wells. Foul. Nathan says all good. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 167 average. Yeah, no. Here's the 2-2 to Wells. Dobbins locks him up. 2 away. I forgot this is Hunter Dobbins. He's irrelevant. First pitch to Grisham. Cold strike 0-1.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Ray, what up? Well, it's just a shit show. Oh yeah. Well, he had a good game for us yesterday. I'm gonna lay off the get him out of my face at least until the weekend. The 1-0. Ball misses high. That's a cold strike. Oh, fuck. The 2-2. Grisham weakly hits this back to the pitcher. Underhands at the first to end the inning. AJ, what's up, girl? How you been? That ends the inning. Yankees go down 1-2-3. I X'd out of the Instagram. That's your boy Ace, right? I think I X'd out of the Instagram too quickly. Did it upload? Instagram is so slow to upload. No, it's up there. Okay. All right. We are 3 likes from 40, guys. Hit the like button. If you guys are new, sub up. That's my boy Trent Grisham. Yeah, if I was in charge, he'd be out of here. Yankees are 3.5 back of the Rays. Who's Boston playing today? The White Sox. They're up 6-0 on the White Sox. So they are right on our asses. They're like, I'm telling you, they're like that T-Rex from Jurassic Park. They are right there. All right, Weather's back out there. First pitch, ball, misses low, 1-0. Called strike, 1-0, 1-1. The 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. As that's hit on the ground to Lombard. Handcuffed him. Stayed with it. Fires. Got him. Good play. Hard hit shot. Right to short. No balls, 1 strike count. I mean, he's known for his defense, no doubt. That's what he's known for. The glove. The glove was MLB ready, but that wasn't the problem. It was the bat. Ball, 1-1. Jose Furman. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground. Lombard is getting busy today. Hey, yo. Throw to first. Got him. Lombard's been very busy so far in this game. That's his third put out of the game. All right, here's okay, Flint's on that one. 1 ball, no strike count to Nelson Velasquez. Notice he didn't bounce it to first. I wonder who does that. Notice he hasn't like double clutched either, right? Damn, Volpe catching strays. Ball outside. The 2-1. This is popped up. Right side. Spencer Jones makes the catch to end the inning.
Let's fucking go.
All right. Bottom of the 4th inning. Rice, Garcia Jr., and Ramos due up. Reform was good, bro. Hope you're doing well. You're going to boycott the Yankees because Cashman's disaster, but came to say hi. I appreciate that, man. Just because you boycott the Yankees don't mean you got to boycott the 8th Avenue. Miles away. Phone pressed up to my ear. Wish you were here. Holding me. Listen to Boys to Men. I cannot promise that I won't start singing. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Hey, how far this team has fallen? Bro, there's plenty of room to fall further. Cashman to Howe. Thank you, guys. First pitch to Rice. Ball outside.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
22 in my pocket. Here's Ben Rice. Hit the like, ladies and gentlemen. Sub up if you guys are new. We are 10 subs away from 3050. We are 60 away from 3100. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to change the goal to 3,500. Because people look at it like, oh, it's 4,000. It's so far. I won't sub. Let me change that 3,500. That's smart. Three balls, no strike count to Rice. That's a called strike. It did clip the zone. You're interviewing Lombard Jr.'s family. There we go. That'll work. The 3-1 walked him, but he's gonna challenge this, and it is gonna be a walk. Good challenge, Ben.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
She told me to walk this way. Jordan Lane.
All right, leadoff man is on with a walk. Here's Luis Garcia Jr. I need a sound effect for him because I keep reaching over like I got a sound effect and I don't. First pitch to Garcia Jr. takes the ball low, 1-0. Umo, what up? Last night was chaos for me. Just for me? I'm sure for y'all too. The 1-0. That's hit. That's going to be a base hit down the right field line. Ben Rice chugging for third. He's going to be in there. A single for Luis Garcia Jr. Runners on the corners for Heliot Ramos. All right, runners on the corners. You really like Garcia's swing. A lot of people, my nephew sent me something comparing it to Robinson Cano's swing. A lot of people think it's very smooth. All right, here's Ramos. Takes a call strike, outside corner. He's going to challenge this, and he's going to lose his first challenge. So he fits in perfectly. Welcome to the Yankees, Heliot. No balls, 1 strike count. I'm telling the world here and now that I'm gonna love you and love you. I take this vow. Boys to Men, just do it to you. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So long ago. No balls, 2 strike count. Nice to have an infielder, smooth defenders, even Cabby. Out of platoon, Cabby. Ramos hit on the ground, backhanded. Rice is going to be thrown out at the plate. Not good base running by Ben Rice, going on first contact.
That's what they do. Run the bases like drunks.
You're Ben Rice. You got to know better than that. Got to know better than that. Here's Spencer Jones. You're in a position, if you're Ben Rice, where if you get thrown out, it's probably going to be a double play. Let's face it. It's probably going to be a double play. Unless Heliot hustles. But you got to know better than that. All right, come on. Yankees have 3 juniors in the lineup tonight. As that's a... He beats it out. Okay. They got to force at second. That ball stayed up a little bit too... Like, what is Heliot doing? Like, not hustling. He beats it out anyway. But he was going to be out regardless, but he just stopped. Arias 2 for 2 tonight. Look, Mel, we don't care about her. He's not on the team. All right, look. Garcia Jr.'s doing very well. Arias, it sucks. He's not here. My nephew said we got 3 juniors in the lineup tonight. Garcia Jr., Lombard Jr., and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Okay. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Alan, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thanks for that, Incredible Hulk.
Smash.
What players do you think Cashman should have got? Wouldn't the other teams want Lombard, Jones, or LeGrand? Yeah, you'd have to give up somebody. Rushman was the guy I wanted. I'm not going to act like I didn't want Rushman just because he's a Red Sox. I wanted Adley Rushman. Arias, I would have taken Arias. You know, I know Mel is really big on Arias because she's doing the Arias watch today. Pitchers, Adrian Morejon. I would have loved to get Adrian Morejon from the Padres. I feel like if you would have got Rushman along with Luis Garcia Jr. and Adrian Morejon, you would have knocked it out of the park for me. Because you got yourself a high leverage setup man who could also close. And then you got yourself a slugger in Garcia Jr. And then you got yourself a good a replacement catcher in Adley Rushman. That would have been see, that's what I'm saying. It would have taken much. Here's the 3-2. Jazz down on strikes. That ends the inning. Sitting here with the drink in my hand. From now, great opportunity to score. Yep, bad defense, bad base running. But I thank you in advance. Sean killed this part. I say this every time I play this song, but hold up. When this man hit him with the hold up. He killed this joint when he hit him with the right here, the hi, my name is Sean. That woo! Ain't that they don't make music like this like they used to. They really don't. I'm telling you, they don't. They don't make them like they used to. All right, Weather's back out there. No balls, one strike count. The 0-1. Ball misses outside, 1-1. Rice should have waited on the play. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Let's if Rice waited on the play, it's probably going to be a double play anyway, unless Heliot Ramos beats it out. So it's probably going to be a double play. But you can't just go on first contact, Kelvin. Like, you got to see if the ball's hit up the middle, you can go on first contact. But if it's hit the third or first, you got to wait and see. Even if it's hit the first, you got a better chance of scoring. But if it's hit the third, you're going to get gunned down. Ball, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike count. We need more offense. We could have had Hicks. I don't think Hicks is really a fit here. I don't think Hicks was that great of a fit here. Rushman was a better fit. That's a called strike. Because think about it. Hicks is another lefty. I mean, you got the lefty in Wells, but I would like some more balance. That's why I would have thought. That's why I would like Rushman more. If you would have got Arias, Jazz is lefty already. And if you would have put Jazz at third, McMahon's lefty already, so it's not really doing anything. Cold strike, bottom of the zone. Weather says, can I help you? Wind says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. One away. Excuse me. Next March. First pitch to Jordan, called strike, 0-1. Hicks is a lefty he could actually hit. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just would have preferred Rushman. No balls, 2 strike count. Obviously, Hicks would have still been an upgrade over Austin Wells. So from that standpoint, yeah. Wells the lefty, Hicks is the lefty, same thing. I'm just saying I would have preferred Rushman. Remember, Rushman was a former first overall pick. Remember, they thought he was supposed to be a star. He didn't pan out over there. Ball inside. I know it's going to take a couple days. I know everybody's hot on it. Everybody keeps bringing up Arias. I'm just in the boat where he's not here. Nothing you could do. I'm done with it. Maybe next year. He's a free agent. Maybe we'll get him in 3 months. The 2-2. Hit up the middle. Base hit. Maybe we'll get him in 2 months. Jazz isn't going to be here, so maybe they'll bring in Arias. That's a called strike. Nathan Church. Ball. Good block by Wells. We got to get some more offense for Weathers. As that's hit up the middle, Lombard's going to step on the bag. Fires the first. Got him. 6-3 double play by George Lombard Jr. That ends the inning.
Let's fucking go.
The kid could do things Volpe could never even dream of. Things out and some just don't know how to change. Andrew says he's a clown. Andrew, you're not a clown, bro. Would I have traded Lombard Jr.? I don't think it would have took Lombard, Jones, and LaGrange for Rushman. You probably would have lost LaGrange. You probably would have lost LaGrange. You probably would have lost some other LeGrand, you probably would have lost ERC. You wouldn't have lost all those guys. Dennis, what up? Whoever subbed up, appreciate it. Let it be known in the chat so we can welcome you to the 8th Avenue. Mel says, bye, Volpe. Here's McMahon.
Look at me now.
You're the man. You're the man. McMahon, call strike. All right, somebody let me know what this song is called. Foul. We belong together, and you know that I'm right. Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind? Nah, I can't do it. Said we'd be forever. This is a classic. Somebody got to know this song. 1 ball, 2 strike out. The 1-2. This is lifted, right field, left field, slicing, and caught by the line. 1 away. For the second time in his young major league career, seeking his first MLB hit. Here's George Lombard Jr.
Hiya, Georgie.
Girls and make them cry.
Nah, it's not Barry White. All right, come on, Lombard Jr. Grounded out his first at bat. Takes that first pitch, fouls it away. 0-1. It's not Luther Vandross. I gave it away. I said I was listening to Boyz II Men all night tonight. So I gave away the artist. I'm just talking about what song is this. The 0-1. Hit hard, foul. He is trying to go down that left field line. 0-2. Youngest Yankees to make their MLB debut at shortstop. Bobby Mercer, Jeter, then George Lombard Jr. Volpe was 6th youngest. Yes, you just had to add Volpe in there, didn't you? They just can't let it die, man. They just can't let it go. Lombard hit in the air, deep left field! And that one's out of here! George Lombard Jr. in his New York Yankee debut goes yard. His first home run of his career. Let's go! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Last night we had Luis Garcia Jr. And tonight, we got George Lombard Jr. 2-0 ball game. Let's go! Wells hit on the ground. Foul. Right to the first baseman. 2 away. That's my shortstop! Lombard with a bomb to left field. Let's go! That's right, Dre. That's our shortstop. Grisham hits this to right field. That ends the inning. But the New York Yankees do strike for 1. Compliments of who?
Hiya, Georgie.
Oh, yeah, my voice super cracked on that one. Congratulations to George Lombard Jr. Let's go! Bye, Volpe. Can I just go ahead and get rid of my Anthony Volpe sound drop? I don't think we need it no more. I don't think we need it anymore. Lombard with the liftoff. Let's go. Hector says, that's our shortstop. Your voice is cooked, so is mine. Lombard goes yard. I'm dropped. That's the clip right there. Lombard goes yard. That's my call right there. Lombard goes yard. Congratulations to George Lombard Jr. The 0-2 to Paez. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strike count. Hold on, I am behind. One out here in the top of the 6th. Struck him out. He did not miss. Swing and a miss. 0-1. What a game this kid is having. Have yourself a game, kid. The 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. With 2 strikes on top of that, he crushed that with 2 strikes. Finally, a real honest Yankee fan stream. Thank you, T. Appreciate you. How'd you come across the 8th Avenue? Let's go. Lombard. And you know who you gotta feel happy for? Let's be real for a second. You know who you really gotta feel happy for? His parents. His first hit, first career home run. Crazy. You know you gotta feel happy. You know his parents are overjoyed right now. Congratulations to him and his family. And your first hit being a home run is look, you got a lot of the pressure off. Your first hit, your first home run, your first RBI, like a lot of that. A lot of times with young players, they struggle a little bit because they just want to get that out the way. He got his first defensive play out the way. He got his first home run, hit, and RBI out the way. Let's go. Hopefully this kid's future is bright. Ball, 3-0. Walked them. 2-out walk. Light the fire, girl, your wish is my command. All right, can we not fuck up this moment like we fucked up Luis Garcia Jr.'s moment last night? Can we not mess up this moment? Ball outside. Ryan Weathers, come on. The 1-0 called strike. Man, I'm glad I made it home in time for this. Like I said, it was crazy out there with the flooding. I'm glad I was able to make it for that. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Volpe was approved for his gender reveal party. Okay, I guess. The 1-2. Foul. Stays alive. Ball misses high. 2-2. Backs him off the plate. Yeah, also, they said that also his brother debuted tonight, and his first at bat was a home run. Was it? So it's a good night for the Lombard Jr. family. Foul. Still 2-2. And that's a ball inside. That's hit. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Let's see if they test the throw. They test the arm of Grisham. They are, and he is safe at third. Grisham's got such a noodle arm. Another day, another pre-recorded stream is diabolical. Pre-recorded, imagine. Imagine if this was pre-recorded. So that would have to mean I'd have access to the game beforehand. Huh, interesting. Unless you're trying to say it's kind of just the same shit with the Yankees every day, then I get that. Ball outside. That's a call strike. 1-1. Runners on the corners, 2 away. The 1-1. Hit in the air. Foul. Also, his grandma, his dad were in Civil War rights warriors. Really oh, that's cool. That's hit on the ground. Foul. One ball, 2 strike count. Come on, Ryan. 85th pitch. Ball. Yeah, we got to put him away, man. Come on. The 2-2 is popped up. Foul. Ball, 3-2. That's hit in the air to left field. Ramos makes the catch. There we go. There we go. That ends the inning. Don't do it, baby. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new, sub up. A lot of clips for Lombard Jr. tonight. He deserves it. Congratulations to him. He's having a game. We are 6 subs away from 3050. Hit the like button, guys. Sub up if you guys aren't new. Helps the channel out more than you know. All right, here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Rice ball inside. Rice, we're gonna miss. Both home runs off. Did his brother homer too? And it's a really good night for the Lombard Jr. family. I mean, the Lombard family, I should say. Ball and Rice's second walk of the night.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
She told me to walk this way. Told this way.
All right, here's Luis Garcia Jr. Not too hard, not too soft. You sent it to me Instagram. What'd you send on my IG? Let me see. Oh, that's fire. That's clutch. That's nasty. Congratulations to them. I'll put that on my, I'll share that. Ball misses high, 1-0. Thanks, Calvin. Appreciate you. Guys, smack that like. Sub up if you guys are new. Garcia Jr. hit in the air, right field. Did he get enough of it? Nope. Just missed a 2-run home run as he takes that to right field, right at the wall. 1 away. So close. So close. I think he thought he got that. First pitch to Heliot Ramos. Ball. Swing and a miss. That was a ball, bro. Ramos, foul. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's the pitch to Ramos to 0-2. It's hit in the air to right field. Foul. And Ramos is down on strike. Swing and a miss. So he's not having a good debut. Spencer Jones takes the ball outside. Come on, Jones.
Mr. Jones and me.
The 1-0, runner on first 2 outs. Jones pops this up. Foul. Just want to make sure that got out of play. Ball misses low. The 2-1. Come on, Jones. Calvin, let me ask you something. Were you surprised that Dominguez got sent down and not Jones? I'm not saying what you wanted. I'm saying, like, think like the New York Yankees. Did you think the Yankees were really going to send down Dominguez instead of Jones? Because I didn't. I think this was the right move, but I did not expect them to do it. The 2-2. Foul. And on his hands. Volpe doesn't make that last play Lombard did? Probably not. Spencer Jones golfs this center field at the track. Caught. Considering he golfed that shit, look where that's at. That almost hit the dirt and he almost hit it out. He took that to the deepest, one of the deepest parts of the park, and it almost hit the dirt. If he could just, like, we've seen improvements from Spencer Jones, but like he just needs to continue to take steps in the right direction. Because he's got natural pop. Yeah, man, I did not expect not just take your walk, but geez. I mean, I was impressed by that fly out, though. Evan from the Pinstripe Bugles in the building. What's good, bro? Evan, I'm about to collab you on something. All right. Ryan Weathers' night is done. Fernando Cruz is out there. Should have been in yesterday's ball game. Just saying, 1 ball's no strike count. The 1-0. Hit in the air, deep left center field. Off the bottom of the wall. Grisham can't get there. Neither can Ramos, but that's going to be a double. Leadoff double. Here we go again. Can we not ruin Lombard Jr.'s moment like we ruined Luis Garcia Jr.'s moment? That's cold strike. One ball, one strike out. Hedrick's warming up. The 1-1. Hit on the ground. That's going to advance the runner to third. Lombard fires the first. Got him. One away. Good job moving up on that play by no hanging meatballs. Nope, none at all. Play the infield in. Not in this situation. Not when you're up 2. Ball, check swing. Didn't go around. Not in this situation, because then you risk it being a big inning. The 1-0. Called strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. We got 60 people in the building. Oh, we're over 50 likes. Let me go ahead and gift that membership. My apologies. Every 50 likes, get the way membership. Dave, what up? Volpe needs to learn how to play second. I don't even think he'll be a good second baseman, to be honest with you. Think about it like this. Think about it from this standpoint. Here's the 1-2. Foul. Raise the recipient of that membership. Here's my thinking when it comes to Anthony Volpe. When you're at second base, look at what happened earlier, right? With George Lombard Jr. to Jazz Chisholm. Jazz was at the bag, ready to receive the ball. And from a set position, he has to throw, as that's hit hard, right to McMahon, big out, 2 away. From a set position, he has to throw without taking his momentum to first base. I don't think Volpe can do that. I don't think Volpe has the arm strength, even though it's closer, to throw the ball without his momentum going to first. You can't shuffle at second. When that ball gets there, you can't just sit there and shuffle and try to get there. I don't think he's got the momentum. Here comes Aaron Boone.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire.
But I want my own ass. I want my own ass.
I know.
Ball go? I lost it. It's around here somewhere. There it is. All the way over there. Hit the like button, guys. Sub up. I guess I got too excited and knocked my ball off all the way across the room. Good point. It's a strength thing. Whoever scouted Volpe's got to be fired. It's like, for real, if you're at a set position, when is the last time you seen Volpe make a strong throw without him scooping the ball, double clutching, and his momentum going to first? He can't do it. He can't do it. I'd cut him. First of all, I would have traded him. I'd trade him. Because think about it. We've seen Volpe with off-balance throws, but he puts a lot of air under the ball. You can't do that when you're trying to turn a double play. Left side of the infield is about to be locked down. Actually, think about it like this, Dre. Our entire infield defense, if we could get good play out of first, our entire infield defense is about to actually be solid. As much as I hate Austin Wells, Defensively, he's solid. Ryan McMahon, we know what he could do at third base. We know his resume. George Lombard Jr., MLB ready glove. Jazz Chisholm is a top defensive second baseman. So we're about to have some solid infield defense. Now, will mistakes be made? Of course. It's going to happen. But our infield defense is about to be very solid. 2 outs here. First pitch is hit on the ground. Right to first. Luis Garcia Jr. steps on the bag. That's a good play right there. That ends the inning.
Let's fucking go.
We are 6 outs away from taking this ball game. Let's get some more runs. Just think the Yankees will trade him. They should. They should trade him. But if you love him, Dave, if you love him, let him go. Let him go. And if he comes back, what's the old saying? If you love him, let him go. And if they come back to you, don't bring them back. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm liking Garcia a lot. You didn't like that move, Trey. Jazz, McMahon, and Lombard Jr. Daily reminder that Breeze is better than your who? Breeze is better than who? I know you're not talking about Eli. It's so fitting. You know what song I'm listening to? How do I say goodbye to Anthony Volpe? We're out of here, Volpe. Adrian, what's good, brother? Jazz, McMahon, Lombard Jr. The good times that made us cry. The sad times that made us cry. Do I have a mute button? Nah, this don't come with a mute, bro. Sorry. Can't do it. Anthony, what's up? Yeah, Wells is next. Wells is next. Get this guy off the team.
Get him out of my face.
I said I wouldn't do it, but I couldn't help it. That's just how bad he is. All right, come on, Jazz. First pitch of Jazz, call it strike. Jazz with 1 or 2 home runs today. I'm doing good, Adrian, my guy. I'll be better if the Yankees win this game. Not gonna lie. Come on, Jazz.
Give it a scap, cap, boo, but rapping jazz. Jazzity jazz. Juice old jazz. Jizz, jang, jingle, jazz.
No balls, 2 strike count. Anthony, what up? Says good you. I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Like I said, I'll be better if the Yankees can get these last 6 outs without Aaron Boone putting his stupid fingerprints all over this game in an idiotic way. Hedrick's probably coming back out, no doubt. Hedrick's definitely probably coming back out. Though, 1-2, Jazz down on strikes. That's actually only the third strikeout by the Yankees. Actually, the 4th strikeout. Okay, they've been able to keep the strikeouts down today. Shia Allen, thank you for the $4.99 dono. He may be in brand new day, but you hit us with that Hulk. Appreciate that.
Hulk. Smash.
When I'm just gonna say this now, I am going to change that graphic once a brand new day comes out a little bit more. And Dre, you know, I'm gonna clip the no banner, no girl, only Hulk. I'm gonna click. I gotta give it time. I don't want to get hit with no copyrights. I gotta give it time. My wife said I push all her buttons. I know it's a lie because I haven't found the mute button.
Bang, bang.
That's a good one. That is a good one. I'm gonna have to put that in my back pocket. What's up, Sting? Guys, hit the like button. We are, as McMahon pulls this, that's gonna be a base hit. McMahon's been pulling the balls lately. I know it sounds like an AO. Yeah, I hit myself with one. Whatever. McMahon has been pulling the baseball a lot in these last 2 games. Heard a trade rumor about Giancarlo Stanton. Well, it's not true for this year because the trade deadline's come and gone. You can no longer make trades. Here's George Lombard Jr. Let's see what he can do coming off his first career hit and home run.
Hiya, Georgie.
Takes the ball high. He's 1-2. That's a fire drop. I'm sorry.
Hiya, Georgie.
Foul. 1-1. It'd be very impressive for you to get your second career hit and home run, George. I AO'd myself. I hit myself with it. Enough AO. Come on, man. That one's on you, man. I'm giving you that one, Brad. Ball. Almost hit him. 2-1. Ball, 3-1. If I gotta critique one thing about George Lombard Jr., you're rocking long pants. Come on, man. Dre, my nephew, if you're in here, you know. Where's it? You gotta have the swag of the long socks as he draws a walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
She told me to walk this way.
Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Shawnee, what up? Love your stream as usual, and there's no way both able to make any of those plays that Lombard has made. I think he meant Volpe. Yeah, no, I agree. He don't have the arm strength for it. All right, new pitcher coming in. You want to see him steal? Well, it had to be a double steal. We got runners on. He's on first. Got runners on first and second. I want to see him score from. Remember one of his first highlight plays this year was he actually scored from first on a dribbler to the outfield. He's got athleticism. He's got speed. Yeah, I heard it. I heard them say Dazzle with the D. I gave him an AO for that one. Pause. Could Volpe mitigate that with getting the ball out quicker? I don't think so, man, because it's not about getting the ball out quicker. Okay, first of all, you got to have – first of all, right, if he's at second base, balls hit the Lombard Jr. It just depends. Every ball's hit differently. Lombard's got to get it to him quickly. Volpe's got to catch the ball, get it out of his glove quickly, and then still fire to first from a set position. He doesn't have the arm strength. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. He does not have the arm. I've seen Volpe from a set position just lob the ball to second. He doesn't have the arm to get it from second to first. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Shawnee. Says, by the way, you always have fresh hats. Appreciate that. I've always been a fitted guy. That's why I'm bald-headed. Here comes Goldie. So they're going to former Yankee Caleb Ferguson. And here's Goldschmidt. One out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. We got 2 runners on. He was scouted for his quick throws. Doesn't matter if you don't have the arm strength, dude. It's about the arm. Jazz has quick throws and he has the arm. That's why he's able to do it. He's not going to be able to do it, bro. I think he'll be able to get the ball there, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be a lot of air under the ball. That's just my opinion. Could he prove me wrong? I'd have to see it. But I've seen enough of Volpe. As that's hit up the middle, snagged by the pitcher. What a play by the pitcher to start the double play. 1-4-3 double play ends the inning. If you're Goldie, ain't nothing you can do about that. You smoked that up the middle. That ball caught the pitcher more than he caught it. Doesn't matter, bro. I've seen Volpe at second base lob the ball with momentum going. Volpe has momentum going from second from short, and I've still seen him not be able to put enough air on it. So what makes you think he's going to be able to put more oomph on it if he's sitting still, or his momentum takes him away from first? Because that's the biggest thing. Sometimes with double plays, your momentum from second base is not going to take you towards first. He doesn't have the arm for it. How many times have we seen Jazz or even Robinson Cano do like the sideways body throw because their momentum's taking him away? He doesn't have it, man. I don't think he'll be a good second baseman. I just don't think it's because he doesn't have an arm. Realistically, Volpe, his reaction time, he's better when he just has to react for the ball and not thinking. If he had an arm, I think his best position would probably be third because of his reaction. Like, because he doesn't make mistakes when it's hit hard to him, and he doesn't have to, like, think. Yeah, bro, if he's throwing ducks out there from short to second and your momentum's taking you to the bag, he's not getting it if it's taking him away from the bag. Now, I got to see it. I only said at third if he had an arm. Because, like, we've seen Volpe reaction time is solid, and we've seen him, like, when he thinks too much, he makes errors. You don't have a lot of time to think when you're at third. But no, because he doesn't have an arm for it. I didn't say he'd be good at third. I said if he had an arm, I think he'd be solid at third. But he doesn't have an arm, so he should play first. He's too short. too short. There's nowhere to play him. No balls, 1 strike count. He ain't going to be able to stretch like that. Brent Hedrick back out there. Second best among AL relievers. Swing and a miss. Quick 0-2 count. Pedro Paz has 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The 0-2. This is going to be in the gap. Grisham tries to cut it off. He's going to hold him to a single. Pajes runs too slow. Lead off single. Tampa's losing right now. Still early, but it's 1-0. Runners in scoring position, results of no runs again. We're 0 for 4. 0 for 4 runners in scoring position. Haven't had too many. That's not a lot of opportunity. Yeah, he rushes, and it's not just because he rushes the ball. He's doing that double clutch mechanic called strike. And on top of that, too, the hopping, you got to get rid of the hopping before the ball comes. I know it seems like I'm picking on him. I'm just critiquing him. Called strike, 1-2. Like, I'm not picking on him. I'm just giving my opinion. Could it change? Absolutely. If he plays second base and he plays well, that could change. Ball. Good block by Sanchez, 2-2. Tying run is at the plate. Weathers had a good game today. We got to reward him with a W. The 2-2. Foul stays alive. David, thank you for the $4.99 dono. Thank you guys for hitting with that incredible hold.
And Hulk. Smash.
I moved it. And I got to adjust it again. Hold on. Here's the 2-2. I'll get that super chat 1 second. Ball outside. Let me.
And Hulk. Smash.
There we go. 3 balls, 2 strike count. David says, you know what's crazy, Ace? We can still make moves. A lot of guys are getting cut. That's why a lot of people want Mitch Garver. That might be able to help out. Just depends on what the move is. Walked him. No, I'm sorry. 3 balls, 2 strike count. 3-2. Come on, Hedrick. What part of Volpe's game is MLB level? His speed and athleticism. His speed. That's why I wouldn't mind. He's made Anthony Volpe, and yeah, he walked him. That's what I thought it was. He didn't go immediately. What the hell? I think even he forgot what count it was. 2-1, nobody out. The first 2 guys are reached. We got Yankees in trouble here. When you give up a single and you walk the bottom of the order, you're asking for trouble. Best part of Volpe's game is his speed. We've seen him a lot make great slides. His base running, called strike. But you're not going to just bring somebody that just is a base runner. You got to bring something more to the table. He had a clutch grand slam. I can't take that away from him. Come on, Yankees. Let's not do this again. As that's weakly hit back to Hedrick. Lombard Jr. slips. The only play is at first. That's tough because here's the replay. Lombard's got to go. He's got to cover just in case it gets past. But he slips on the field, and that takes away any chance at the double play and moves both runners in the scoring position to tie the game. And because where they were shifted with the lefty, Jazz had no chance to cover that. But if you're Lombard Jr. and this comes with experience, you're going to have to know that you got to trust that Ryan McMahon can make that play. It was a difficult play. Here's Ivan Herrera. The ghost of Volpe. First pitch, ball. 1-0. We're in trouble here. The 1-0. Foul. 1-1. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. Base hit could tie the game. He might be a good outfielder. Make him a utility player. The 1-2. Jammed him. Foul. Good pitch. Yeah.
Hang on to your hats, folks, because you ain't seen nothing yet.
We need a strikeout. Or something like hard hit the third. Or that's cool. Strikeout works. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Hedrick. 2 away. Let's go. Now you bring the infield back. We can find Volpe. They don't need him. They got Connor Griffin. They don't need him. Here's Aaron Boone.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire.
Here's David Bednar to come in for a 4-out save. Yeah. He's definitely, his arm's going to fall off by the end of the year. All right, here's Furman. I need a drop for David Bednar and Cruz. I got to think of, and Garcia Jr. Yeah, I saw that. First time since 2016, Cashman didn't trade for a reliever. We gave away a lot of relievers. Runners on first, runners on second and third, 2 away here. Top of the 8th inning, Yankees trail by 2. Ball misses low, 1-0. Tying runs are in scoring position. See if Bednar can leave him stranded. The 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. Late challenge. Okay, good. It's fine, Sanchez. They didn't allow him to challenge too late. He would have missed the challenge anyway. 2-0. They're saying don't run on Spencer Jones. Be cautious with Ramos and Grisham. And they're going to walk they're going to walk Furman with a 2 balls, no strike count. I mean, I'm sorry. They're going to walk Burleson with 2 balls, no strike count. All right, bases loaded, 2 away to face Velasquez. First pitch, called strike right down the middle, 0-1. Cardinal says Bednar needs the bases loaded. Mel is up by, after this inning, because I started inning late. Swing and a miss. 0-2. After this inning, you got half an inning to cast your votes. Mel versus Savius. Looks like Mel's going to advance to the next round. A lot of votes. No balls, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Sanchez is hype. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Big strikeout. David, put him to bed, Alan. David, put him to sleep. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Hit that like, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, sub up to the Ace Avenue. We could really use some more runs. Grisham, Rice, and Garcia Jr. See if J-Don can defend. He'd be leading off. He's getting better. Next year, there's no reason for you to bring back Trent Grisham. I would love to see Jason Dominguez take that next step as an everyday, much improved outfielder and leadoff guy. Nah, we didn't have it. Grace got back late. Her flight got delayed a bunch, and then Hector had to do work in Philly today for Latino Sports. Here's Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. That's hit. That's going to be a fair ball as that ricochets off the wall. Grisham's going to have a long single. Yanks can't score without hitting home runs. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my friend. But you know what? We'll take him tonight. We'll take him tonight. Because Lombard Jr. is not really known to be a pop guy either. Ray's just tied the game, too. Here's Rice.
Kick. I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Rice, 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Ben, come on.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
Here's a situation where if we had another backup outfielder, I would love to pinch run with Caballero. Jason needs baseball 101. That's a fact. Jason Dominguez has low IQ, which that could be taught, though, but you just got to stop doing dumb stuff. Ben Rice takes a call strike right down the middle. A lot of his problems lately, you're oversliding the bag too much. The 1-1. Need Rice to get it going. Rice hit on the ground to first. That's a foul ball. Off the glove of the first baseman, but they called it foul. Probably would have got him at first if they called it fair, but Grisham would have advanced in the scoring position. Like and sub. Appreciate that, Jacob. That's the link to become a member down below. Shorty going up, down. Great call, pinch run for Grisham. I mean, still, I still would because I still trust Jose Caballero's speed in the outfield rather than Grisham. Grisham's slow. Ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Rice pops this up. Left field. The left fielder in foul territory runs out of room. As he crashes into the netting, he looks at the ball girl. It ain't her fault. You weren't getting that shit. It hit the top of the net. Stop crying. Don't try to blame her. She'll mess you up. 2 balls, 2 strike count to number 22. Does Cashman get credit for putting together an excellent bullpen every year? Every year is crazy. The 2-2. Rice down on strikes. 1 away. Here's Luis Garcia Jr. I don't have a drop. Red Sox are up 9-2. Here's Luis Garcia Jr. Ball misses low. Garcia Jr. 1 for 3 today. See, it's like when you put in Jose Caballero at short, for Grisham, you're also trying to manufacture a run. You're like trying to manufacture an insurance run. But Boone doesn't, he lacks foresight. Foul, 1-1. Boone doesn't think like that. That's what I'm saying. Boone is not a good manager. Garcia Jr. showing a home run from last night. He almost got one today. Ace, you ever think to cross-stream with Uptown Sports, like stream on your show while the show on my channel as well? Nah, I'm not really. I mean, we can, but I'm not trying to take away from what we're doing over there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I dropped the link to the channel, but I'm not trying to take, it away from what we're doing over there, because we're trying to build something separate over there, separate, but at the same time. As Garcia Jr. fouls that away. 2-2. Wale did rip this verse. I said, look, my no hands and no darling, I don't dance. I think I deserve a chance. I'm a bad mob. Going at some other. The 2-2. Foul. Yankees don't understand productive outs. We don't play small ball. That's the problem. That's not the Yankee philosophy. The Yankee philosophy is to walk and hit home runs. The 2-2. That's why we're not good with runners in scoring position. Unless you're going to get 4 walks, you're not scoring with runners in scoring position. Because they want to walk or either hit home runs. And trying to hit a bunch of home runs leads to a lot of pop-ups, like we just saw Luis Garcia Jr. pop up 2 away. Or it leads to a lot of strikeouts. Would I go see Spider-Man again? I'm definitely going to go see Spider-Man again. Probably going to go see it at least 8 more times. All right, here's Heliot Ramos. Neither is Trent Grisham, so what's the difference? At least as that's hit on the ground to short, that ends the inning and takes us into
closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. As the Yankees are 3 outs away from tying up this series, the rubber match will be tomorrow, same time. I will be live for it. Yankees are off on Thursday. I'm doing good, Colby. Cabby can't play the outfield, but neither can Trent Grisham. Cabby's problem in the outfield has been throwing the ball. Grisham's whole problem in the outfield is everything. The Spider-Man, that is good. You're going to this week. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I'm going to drop the link to the movie channel. I separated earlier this year. I separated the movies and the sports. So I just dropped the link to the movie channel where I did do my Spider-Man brand new day, I should say. Bars.
But I'm not a rapper.
Brand new day review. And I'm about to drop a bunch of shorts for it. So make sure you guys go check that out. Sub up to the new channel. Gersh reads the ball off the bat well, but he can't get there because his legs are shot. His legs are shot. Thank you, Scoop, Roberto, for dropping those closing time emojis. Appreciate you guys. Win Jordan in church. Peace up. A-Town down. Can we get one more sub before we get out of here? Can we get to 30-45? In the club with my homies. All right, first pitch called, strike 0-1. As Bednar's trying to close the door for win number 64.
But I'm not a rapper.
Ball. She said, baby, let's go. Spider-Man was good, but had one problem. Involves a spoiler, so you won't say it here. You'll go check the review and leave it in the comment section. Please, let's have a conversation about it. I would love to hear what you... I would actually... Go listen to... And I have it timestamped at the bottom. Go to the section where I had a complaint about it, my only complaint, and see if it's the same. 1 ball, 2 strike count. How long do you think Spider-Man will be in theaters for? Probably for the rest of the summer. The 1-2 to Mason Wynn. Foul, stays alive. Because on a 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. Are you happy with calling up George Lombard Jr.? Absolutely. I don't see any Yankee fan that wouldn't be. Like, nah, he needs to stay down there. Especially with the debut he just had. Ball misses high. Maybe some Yankee fans won't be so hostile like they were with Volpe and Spencer Jones. Maybe they'll actually cool the fuck out. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Come on, Bednard. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. Come on, David. Even though he's done it plenty of times, I just don't like sitting my relievers. Tampa's up 5-2. Those motherfuckers won't lose, bro. It's 13-2 Boston. Yeah, well, that game's over. Boston and the Rays just won't lose. But the Yankees find ways to. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard right at Jazz. 1 away.
Let's fucking go. 2
outs away. Let's go. Taking the clothes off. Ooh, she naked. You don't disrespect it. To the window, to the walls. That's popped up and foul. 0-1. Blaze Jordan got him started yesterday. Oh, also that poll is over. So it looks like Mel is gonna be advancing to the next round of the mod comp. Foul, 0-2. Congratulations to Mel Legacy. The 0-2 ball, 1-2. Bednar stopped throwing curveballs. Why? It's his worst pitch. Remember what happened? Remember what happened with the Mets, where he left that shit hanging. They walked us off. It's easily his worst pitch. 1 ball, 2 strike count. But here's the thing: as he gets him down on strikes, right on the splitter, 2 away, 1 out away for taking his hit. Ooh, wrong one. You got to still throw it. You got to show that you could get it across the plate, because it just makes that splitter more dangerous. Get low. When do you think the Red Sox overtake the Yankees for second place? I hope never. But I can see it by the end of this month, because our schedule is hard. And they spanked the Dodgers. We didn't even like we were in the same ballpark as the Dodgers, and they spanked them. Swing and a miss to Church. My nephew made a good point about that earlier today. After this, they play the A's. Then they play the Blue Jays, the Pirates, the Diamondbacks, the Giants, the Marlins. Then they play us. Their schedules this month is easy as fuck. Ours is very difficult. 1 ball, 1 strike count. They'll be in second place by the end of this month. Foul, 1-2. 1 strike away. Yeah, we're playing Atlanta after this, so could be. Might be by the end of the week. As that's popped up, foul. Yeah, definitely could be by the end of the week. We're playing Atlanta, then Seattle, then the Blue Jays, Orioles, Blue Jays, Astros, Red Sox. So we're in for it. Which is why it's important that we should have won that game yesterday. The 1-2. Foul, stays alive. Here's the 1-2. Ball, 2-2. To the walls. To the sweat drop down. The 2-2. Paints the top of the zone. That's going to end the ball game. He's going to challenge this, and they're going to lose that challenge. And this should put an icing on top of the cake. It is a strike. There it is. Bednard says, "Can I help you?" Who is batting? Church says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking to end the ball game." And in his New York Yankee debut, George Lombard Jr. contributes to the Yankee win. Let's go.
Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees have won it today, and I'm glad you all could be a part of it with a 2-0 shutout victory. What happened to the scoreboard? Oh, here it is. Scoreboard was gone the entire time. Ain't nobody say nothing. With a 2-0 shutout victory over the St. Louis Cardinals. Ryan Weathers had a good game today. Ryan Weathers, the entire pitching had a good game today as we shut it down. Weathers, Cruz, Hedrick to Bednard absolutely shut things down. That's our best rotation lane right there. Jazz Chisholm got started with solo home run, but of course, the topic of today's game is George Lombard Jr. doing it on both sides of the field defensively and getting his first career hit, which also was a home run and helped be the catalyst to today's victory. Hopefully the future is bright for him. He looked amazing out there at shortstop. Hopefully we keep it up. And more importantly, I hope we get the series tomorrow. I'll be here for it. And I hope you guys will be too. Guys, I'm going to head out of here. I do appreciate you all. You guys are amazing.
Family. Salute me, familia.
Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, go Yankees. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.
I've been spending time in the dojo. Clocked in, homie, you a no-show. I've been locked in, going loco. Eyes on the prize, seeing rojo. I've been spending time in